So, picture this. An insect comes all the way from Africa, crosses the entire Atlantic Ocean, and in less than 10 years, it conquers almost all of Brazil. We're talking about the African fig fly, Zaprionus indianus. And this isn't just some annoying fly. It's a true master of adaptation. When it first arrived, it wiped out up to half of some fig harvests. So how on earth did this tiny insect pull off such a massive takeover? Well, let's find out.
You have to wonder, right? What's its secret? How did it get so good at invading new places? Well, the answers are actually hidden deep inside its DNA and in the very unique way it sees the world. Today, we're going to decode the secrets of this invader and, better yet, learn a scientifically proven technique to monitor it for almost no cost at all.
You see, behind this lightning-fast expansion is a really powerful biological engine. And to understand it, we've got to look deep inside the fly's genetic code. That's where we find the real key players, a special group of enzymes called esterases.
Now, the best way to think about these esterases is like a biological Swiss Army knife for the fly. I mean, they do almost everything. They help digest food, they break down insecticides, and as we're about to see, they even play a huge role in reproduction. Yeah, they're absolutely critical for its survival.
And here, well, this is the actual evidence from the research. What you're looking at is basically a genetic fingerprint. It's separating out all the fly's different esterase enzymes into those little bands you see. It might look kind of complex, but what it's showing us is the secret to the fly's incredible ability to adapt.
So, what did this genetic fingerprint actually tell scientists? Well, they found 6 different spots on the fly's DNA where the instructions for these enzymes are kept. And get this, 2 of them, EST2 and EST3, had incredible genetic diversity, which is a massive advantage for any invading species. But here's where it gets really fascinating. One enzyme, EST2, is only found in males, and they start producing a lot more of it about 3 days after they become adults. So, why would that be?
And this is just brilliant. It turns out this is all part of a kind of chemistry of love. The research discovered that this male-only enzyme is actually transferred to the female during mating. It's like a genetic gift that probably gives them a reproductive edge, fueling the species' incredible expansion from one end of a continent to the other.
Okay, so knowing its internal biology is one thing, but how can we actually use its external behavior against it? If the genetics are its engine, then its senses are its guide.
To figure out how to monitor this pest, scientists tested what it's most attracted to. And wow, the results were crystal clear. You can just forget about traditional baits like vinegar or alcohol. This fly, by a long shot, prefers the smell of a banana and yeast mixture. That sounds simple enough, right? But here's where the strategy gets really clever. Is an attractive smell the only thing you need to build the perfect trap?
No way, it's not even close. Just look at the huge difference on this chart. The color of the trap is a total game changer. Traps that were colored purple caught a staggering 838 flies. Yellow was also really good, with 669. But the clear, colorless traps, they caught almost 8 times fewer flies than the purple ones. Color matters, a lot.
And this right here is the secret weapon. It's called multimodal integration. It's not about just one thing. It's the strategic combination of an irresistible smell, that banana and yeast, with a specific, compelling visual cue, like the color purple. Together, they create a signal that the fly just can't ignore.
So now we know the science behind what actually works. Let's shift from the lab to the real world and see how all this knowledge turns into a simple, super effective, and sustainable plan of action.
All right, we've cracked the code on the perfect bait and the right color, but there's one more critical piece of the puzzle we have to consider to make this strategy really work: timing.
And the data on this could not be clearer. A massive 97.4% of all fly captures happen during the rainy season. It makes total sense. That's when food resources just explode and the fly population booms right along with it. This is our window of opportunity for monitoring.
So let's put it all together. Here is the scientifically optimized recipe, and the best part is, anyone can make it. It's this simple. You take 100 grams of mashed banana, mix in 5 grams of dry baker's yeast, and then stir in 3 milliliters of either purple or yellow food coloring. That's literally it.
And you don't need any fancy equipment. This super effective bait can just be placed in simple, easy-to-find materials, like old pet bottles or other plastic containers. It's basically a professional-grade monitoring system on a DIY budget.
This slide really brings it all home.
The optimized strategy combines the right bait, banana and yeast, with the right colors, purple or yellow, all deployed at the right time, the rainy season, using simple, low-cost materials. It's a complete, science-backed game plan.
And here's why this is so incredibly powerful. This DIY system isn't just a fun project. It's scientifically valid. It actually captures both males and females in the same proportions as the real population out in the field. This gives farmers and growers accurate data to know exactly the size of the challenge they're up against.
So, the story of the fig fly really shows us that to manage an invasive species, you have to understand it completely, from its internal enzymes all the way to its favorite colors. It kind of leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? How can this kind of deep biological insight help us protect our environment and our food supply from the next big challenge?